For to the one who pleases him, Elohim has given wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he has given the business of gathering and collecting, only to give to the one who pleases Elohim.
Shalom, family, and welcome to this new, beautiful day that Yah created for His purpose. We have a gorgeous day to walk in with the mighty Chief Shepherd. This day is perfect because Abba created it, and Abba is in total control. Since the very moment man was made, many have come and gone. We don't know if we will be here tomorrow because life is a vapor. It appears for a little while and then it disappears. Each of us is here only because Yah chose for us to be here. But some are living as if they are promised tomorrow and that death will never come. We are so glad to see you with us on Beside Still Waters, to walk with us beside the mighty Chief Shepherd ABBA YAH as we meditate on life is a vapor. Just in our short lifespan, we've seen many that were here with us are now gone. But yet some have not chosen the ways of righteousness. So, to get us into this meditation, life is a vapor, we all must go into our quiet place so that we can spend one-on-one with ABBA YAH to receive the truth and understanding of His Word. Now that we have gotten into our place of quietness, let us begin with prayer.
Oh, ABBA YAH, we give thanks for putting us into this day that you have created. We're so glad to be here, to have another chance, ABBA YAH, to walk with you in righteousness. ABBA YAH, help us to grow daily in you so we can teach our children and the righteous ways of you, ABBA YAH. Give us a complete understanding, ABBA YAH, of this meditation on life is a vapor.
Toda Rabbah for that opening prayer, sister. Many times we may hear older people complain about how the younger generation is living. Well, the older generation is not living much better either by walking in unrighteousness. In general, we see people are living as if death will never come and that they are planning to live forever. People are so concerned about money, relationships, entertainment, and the list goes on, that they are not focused on the Most High. Some are treating others with such hatred and not considering that every day they live is one day closer to death. Do they not know that life is a vapor? Let's have our sister get us into some precepts.
Shalom, family. All praises to the Most High, ABBA YAH, for bringing us into this beautiful day. And for our precepts, we have James 4, verse 14. For what is your life? For it is a vapor that appears for a little and then disappears. Tehillim 39, verse 4 through 5. Yahuwah, let me know my end and the measure of my days. What it is, let me know how short-lived I am. See, you have made my days as handbreadths, and my lifetime is as nothing before you. Job 14, verse 1 through 2. Man born of woman is a few days and turmoil filled. He comes forth like a flower and withers. He flees like a shadow and does not continue. Psalms 144, verse 4. Man is like a breath, his days like a passing shadow. Psalms 103, verses 15 through 17. A man's days are as grass, as a flower of the field. So he flourishes. For the wind blows over it, and it is no more, and its place no longer remembers it. But the kindness of Yahuwah is from everlasting to everlasting upon those who revere him, and his righteousness to children's children.
Toda Rabbah for those life is a vapor precepts. But can you also read from the apocryphal Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verses 1 through 5, the parts pertaining to how short life is?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. Our life is short and tedious, and our ruach shall vanish as the soft air, and our life shall pass away as the traces of a cloud. For our time is but a shadow that passes away. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Now we have another sister to bring us 3 stories from the Bible, how life can be short by reaping what we sow, being disobedient to the law, and giving up lives for Abba's sake.
In 1 Kings chapter 21, there's a story about King Ahab and his wife Jezebel. Due to them reaping what they had sown, they lived a short life. That wickedness caused their lives to be like a vapor, for it appeared a little while, then it vanished away because of their evil deeds. King David's decisions caused his child, Absalom, to have a short life, like a vapor, in the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 18. In the 2nd and 4th book of Maccabees, we learn about the martyred mother and her 7 sons. She encouraged them to willingly give up their lives by not bowing down to Antiochus the king.
We see here that living a righteous life for Abba can also cause us to live life as a vapor. We must never turn away from the Chief Shepherd just because someone threatens our lives. Some are living a life of evil, thinking that Yah won't see the sin and that they will never die and be judged. Sister, bring us Sirach 23, verses 16 to 19.
2 kinds of men multiply sin and the third shall bring wrath. A heated spirit as a burning fire shall never be quenched till it is consumed. One who whores in the body of his flesh shall never cease till he has kindled a fire. All bread is sweet to those who whore. He does not cease till he dies. An adulterer says thus in his heart, "Who sees me? I am surrounded with darkness. The walls cover me, and no one sees me. What do I need to fear? The Most High shall not remember my sins." Such a man only fears the eyes of men and does not know that the eyes of Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, watching all the ways of men and observing the most secret places.
And Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11 reminds us that because the sentence against an evil deed is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is filled in them to do evil. Life is a vapor.
Sis, Sirach chapter 23 verses 28 reminds us that it is great esteem to follow Yahweh, and to be accepted by him is long life.
Toda Rabbah for bringing us the word from the 23rd chapter of Sirach to help us see that we can live a long life by following Yahweh and to be accepted by him. We may have heard people say, life is short and that you only live once. This to them means to live life any way they want and not seeking the Chief Shepherd ABBA YAH for guidance. We must be careful of a person who thinks this way. In the book of Jonah, we see how everyone's life on the ship was about to become a vapor just because of the evil of one person, Jonah. We must be careful who we hang around, which is something we truly need to think about. Psalms 121 reminds us that our true and only help comes from ABBA YAH, but the enemy tries to get us to seek our help from the world. And with this, we ask our sister to give us a closing word.
Now for our closing word. Because all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, this is not of Abba, but of the world. And when the world passes away, the lust of it passes away. One thing we should be desiring for, and that is for Yahuwah, our allure, because Yahuwah remains forever. 1 John chapter 2, verses 16 through 17. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High ABBA YAH for bringing us this word to meditate on. We also thank our sisters for being here with us to walk with the mighty Chief Shepherd beside still waters. And we hope to see you all here again soon. let's take a second to think of all the people that have been in our lives and are now gone. Life is a vapor. And so we shall live as such. And now, our sister, will you give us our final word?
Now that you have cleansed your lives in obeying the truth through the Ruach, to unfeigned brotherly love, love one another fervently with a clean heart, having been born again, not of corruptible seed, but incorruptible, through the living word of Yahuwah, which remains forever. Because all flesh is as grass, and all the esteem of man as the flower of the grass. The grass withers, and its flowers fall away. But the word of Yahuwah remains forever. And this is the word announced as good news to you. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 22 to 25. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Let's listen to this message once again with Abba sitting right beside us. Ask the Chief Shepherd, what is the meaning of this message to us as an individual, and then be obedient in making correction. Let's also make some quiet time daily to spend one-on-one while listening to the still, small voice. We left some very important links below in the description box to continue this walk with ABBA YAH. We also have a beautiful song that follows this video called Life is a Vapor. Feel free to leave a helpful comment to encourage the sheep. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. So the next time someone tells us, you only have one life to live, so live it any way you want, let's tell them that in the time of suffering, our forefather Job said,
I loathe my life. I would not live forever. Leave me alone, for my days are a breath.
Shalom, and stay strong.
Job chapter 7 verses 7 and 9. Our ancestors, oh, they lived longer than us, but our lives today is like the wind. When it blows, it goes. By the time we've come to realize life is, we're already at the end. So we must not take it for granted. Life is like a vapor. It appears a little while. It begins to fade. Then it vanishes away, 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 away. Oh, remember that my life is wind. Can't you see? Our lives are like vapors, for they appear a little while. As the cloud is consumed and vanisheth away, then they vanish away, 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 away. Mine eye shall no more see good. Life is like a vapor. So he that goeth down to the grave, for it appears a little while, shall come up no more. Then it vanishes away, 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 away. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, Father, see, you have made my days as handbreadths, and my lifetime is as naught before you. Only up, all men standing are all breath. ABBA YAH, let me know my end, Father, and the measure of my days. What it is, let me know. Let me know, Abba, how short-lived I am. Oh, Father, life is a vapor, for it does appear a little while, then it vanishes away. As I'm resting here, dwelling in my secret place, in silence, awaiting to hear from you, oh Yah, speak clearly to me, Abba. Hear my palau, Abba. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.